virus once and for all, cleansing the city deeper, purifying it in ways no one could ever imagine. We are gonna end this madness. It's time to gear up. It's time to take back the underground. Get all 3 major expansions and exclusive bonuses with the Season Pass.
Hello everyone, welcome to the special report for Underground, update 1.3. My name's Hamish, I am one of the community developers here at Massive, and kind of feels like we're getting the band back together, because Yannick's back from, you spent a bit more time after E3 over in California.
Yes.
You don't look nearly tanned enough. Maybe
no, I was a bit sunburned actually, but fortunately it's okay. I still look a bit red probably there, but no, I'm not so sunburned anymore.
Perfect. Welcome back, Quentin, as well.
Yeah,
how you
glad
doing?
to be here. Well, pretty good. Not did have the chance to enjoy the sunburning of LA. Stuck in
Oh
Sweden.
yeah, it's Quentin's birthday today.
Yeah, happy birthday. Yeah.
You're 12.
Approximately, yeah.
Wait, no, you're not.
25.
25. All right. Who knew? I could never have guessed your age. You're one of those people I could never have guessed your age. Anyway, we're going to like talk crap for a long time.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got a lot of cool stuff.
Make that
No,
about the
today we've got a lot of really good stuff. Obviously, the update for Underground is coming out tomorrow for Xbox and PC, and then we have PS4 following a bit after that. We do have a little bit of a delay on the 1.3 content for PS4 users, but next week.
Yeah, we're looking at next week, probably Tuesday.
Yeah, we want to get that out to you guys as soon as we can. So we're working really hard on that. But today we've got we're going to do live gameplay again. So Gabe's sitting in the corner. We have some other people who are going to play with him, which is nice because otherwise he's going to have to solo everything. We are going to show some weapons, new weapons. We're going to show gear sets. Obviously, we've got a lot of new ones of those, and we've got some live gameplay of Underground. We've got some live gameplay of the new Incursion as well. Yep. So lots of cool stuff. Anyway, we just released the patch notes.
About an hour ago.
About an hour ago.
Yes.
So, and I know you guys have seen a bit of that, but I've got some highlights, some literal highlights. I highlighted a few things on here.
Printed paper, old school.
Yeah, I know this is important, but I thought we'd just go through these super quick before we get into the live gameplay, because there's a lot of good stuff in there. Obviously, we've got the Underground, we've got operations in the Underground. So in the Underground mode, there's obviously some dynamic generation of a lot of content. So we're going to show more of that later, but lots of scaling, lots of difficulty, and then you can play by yourself. You can put friends. Anyway, that's really cool. Directives on that to unlock more things. There's new directives, operation types tied to your Underground rank. So that's another thing that's in there, and you can get exclusive vanity items from that too.
Yep. Yeah, really cool.
I
love the Underground vanity items.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I've seen the jacket. That was pretty good.
Oh,
was
like
the one I was wearing.
The punk one?
Yeah,
there's like
spikes
and
the one that
stuff.
has some kind of spiky shoulders.
That's really cool.
It's pretty cool.
But there's a new Incursion for people who have bought the Underground expansion called Dragon's Nest. We're going to show some of that later. We can't do the whole thing, but there's a lot of cool stuff in there. There's rumors of a new cleaner weapon that you're going to have to deal with. Ooh. And there's obviously the 4 horsemen you might have seen in the trailer a little bit earlier. And there's going to be the heroic mode is coming out 1 week after, but it will still be challenging and hard.
Yeah.
All right, so you still get 2 modes. And then for the max level gear score items, 229, 268, that will be tied to heroic mode.
Yep.
Correct? Yep. All right. All right, let's go through a few more of these. Obviously, we have new gear sets, weapons. We're going to show those in a second. Weapons. There are new challenge modes for the new main missions.
Yeah.
Well, no, the old main missions. But the Hudson Refugee Camp and Queen's Tunnel Camp are now getting challenge modes. And all of those ones that have challenge modes will also have heroic modes now.
So it's nice to go back to those main missions now that if the advanced player already geared up for it, they are pretty easy. But it's good to bring back some difficulty there, and adding some new cool ones, just to go back and bring back some nostalgia of those pretty nice fights.
So it's going to be, what, 6 main missions then that will be available in heroic mode?
Yes,
6.
Four
Yes.
plus
6
two.
main missions plus the 2 incursions that are already available.
Oh, and you'll also get heroic mode for Falcon Lost and Clear Sky.
Yeah,
straight off the
exactly.
bat, and
Yeah.
then 1 week later for Dragon's Nest.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to get the max level gear score items for all of those sets.
Yeah. Which is very good. That's a way for all players to actually get the best item, even if you actually don't own the expansion.
That's cool.
If you really liked one of the old gear set, we didn't want to leave them behind. So you can do pretty much the same content as you did before to get the set, just with an higher difficulty to get those new nice gear score.
Right, and the base of operations has expanded as well. The terminal is a new shared social space. It's at the back of the base next to the reward claim vendor. Hopefully we can show that a little bit later on. And then we have some weapon changes. We talked about these on the state of the game, so I don't know if we have to really go in depth on that. But damage out of targets added to LMGs. Shotgun stagger added to shotgun, obviously. And assault rifles get enemy armor damage bonus. There's some changes to SMGs and M1As. The crit being changed to crit damage.
Yep.
There is an increase to the base damage of shotguns, like about 30%. So shotguns, a lot more damage now. Accuracy shift on the M1A, and explosive bullets and incendiary ammo will have much lower damage output.
In PvP.
In PvP.
Mostly in PvP.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Did you guys see the things about number of mod slots on things? So those are now set.
Yeah.
Yes.
The mod slots are set for each different type of gear piece.
Correct.
Well, you will have the chance to experiment that, but now that we get more and more used to the loot, we are pretty happy with the loot being the best source of items for your game compared to crafting. Crafting is still here, of course, but now we want to help the player a little bit with the pretty hardcore RNG that we have in the game, and fixing the mod slot will actually help a lot with that. So you don't have to, that chest piece is so good, but I don't have the correct mod slots on it, so I will not be able to use
I know
it. So
Yannick and I spend a lot of money recalibrating
like
things to get mod slots or dealing with that. But chest will have 2 mod slots all the time now. Mask will get 1, knee pad will get 1, backpack will get 1, gloves and holster will have no mod slots. You don't have to worry
the
about
holster will have the 3 stats guaranteed.
Yes. Stats.
But that means, just to be clear, because I've seen some people talking about it, that means that you won't be able to recalibrate to get an extra mod slot. So
no, you can't get like 3 on a
So it's the fixed amount, and that's it.
And taken completely off the recalibration
Yeah.
loop. Okay. Sentry and Striker, we did talk about those on the state of the game being changed a bit. So the 3-set bonus, the 2 and 3-set bonus are being reduced, and they're being shifted to a 5-set bonus. The confusion, there is a bit of confusion. We talked about it a little bit earlier. The 4-set bonus stays in the same place and gives you exactly the same benefit, but the 2 and 3-piece bonuses are shifted to 5-piece.
Yeah. So if you want to use the set with only 4 pieces, you will still have the same bonuses from it. The 2 and 3 bonus will be slightly lower than what they used to be before, but you can still use the set with 4 pieces only.
Yeah, you still get the talent from it.
And if you want to get all those bonuses that were a little bit overpowered before, if you still want to use them, you have the opportunity to do that, but then you will have to use 5 pieces instead of 4.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Just hope if there's any more confusion about that, we'll try and make it as clear as possible. But I think the notes do that pretty well. Okay, there's a bunch of new things, but I want to get to the gameplay really quickly. New Dark Zone bracket.
Yep.
231 plus. You can still get the best gear in the top level. So DZ 5 and 6 in the 231 gear score bracket will drop max gear score items. The Dark Zone chest now scale better with the gear score bracket and the name zone you were in, because we had an issue where you were still getting like 163s out of chests, and you're like...
the chests were not really part of the
so now they will be part of your loot Dark Zone farming.
So now you have a reason to open chests.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. The other changes coming in, the high-risk, high-value targets have their rewards and difficulty adjusted, so you can still get the max level stuff from that. Okay. All right. Oh, and this in the UI, you'll see it in just a second. The base weapon damage value, so you can easily compare it.
Yeah,
And then you'll have like an additional
Yeah.
additional effect of additional DPS through mods and talents that you can see. All right, those ones are good. A few notable bug fixes. Players using medkits while having the combat medic talent equipped would result in destroying allied skills proxy, so destroying people's smart covers and that sort of thing. And also, healing yourself for 40% more health. That's been fixed. So combat medic has been fixed. There's some ballistic shield fixes. What else is worth noting? Some of the chat lag and freezes in the dark zone due to VoIP fixed.
Yeah, the stuttering in the dark zone, which was very annoying, and linked to the VoIP.
Yes.
So that's good.
But I mean, there's a lot of fixes. I'm not going to go through all of these with you guys. If you want to read them, there's pages of fixes for everyone. The most important one.
Yeah.
Fixed a bug where the moon was upside down.
Finally.
Unplayable.
Finally.
My God. Oh, these people who decided the moon should be upside down.
But now it's fixed. Now we're good.
Exactly. And there's a couple of little quality of life PC things. The consumable wheels now easy to use and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Gameplay. I'm keen. Gabe, you ready? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it. Let's start with the gear sets. So we've got 5 new gear sets. 4 of these are tied to the Underground DLC. But one of them, if you haven't bought the Underground DLC, you'll still get a really, really good gear set. You'll have actually...
That's a very nice outfit you're wearing.
You could start with
Gabe.
the Alpha Bridge set. This one's really cool, actually. So the talent is actually very, very interesting. So what'll happen with the 4-piece, you can activate all the talents on 2 of your weapons. Well, kind of, because it has been a little bit unclear for people who have been like, oh my God, all your talents are activated. What's some of there's a requirement as well.
So there is a requirement. First of all, you need to have equipped your primary and secondary weapon needs to be from the same type. So either 2 assault rifle, 2 marksman rifle, or 2 SMGs or 2 shotguns. They need to be the same type. As soon as you do that, and of course you have 4 pieces of that set equipped, each talents of those 2 weapons will always be active. So if you are using the weapon A, you will also benefit from the talents on your secondary weapon. Yeah. Unless they are the same talents. So you will not be able to stack the same talent twice if you have the same talent on your 2 weapons. But
so you can't run with like 2 brutals or 2 deadlies or that sort of thing.
But as soon as your talent has activated, so you have the requirement for it in terms of stat, then you will benefit from the 2 talents with each of your weapon, which can lead pretty insane combos.
It also just works when you're using one of these 2 weapons, right? Not with the sidearm.
No, not with the sidearm.
You're not going to get a pistol with 5 talents.
No.
Okay. Damn. All right. Damn it. But that one's super cool. And just to be extra clear, we said it before, but that one is coming free to everyone.
Yes.
With the update, you'll be able to access that regardless of if you own the Underground DLC or not.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we have next? We've got the blind set. This one's interesting. So I'm just going to come forward and read this. Obviously, you get the pulse crit hit damage, and killing a target creates a flashbang effect at their position. That one's cool.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily need to have a flashbang skill, but if you get that, you're going to have some extra crowd control.
It's the underground gear set because it fits a little bit the fantasy of being underground. It's the darkness, and that's where the blind and the flash is coming from. And it's actually pretty cool to be able to just shoot at NPCs if they are a little bit stacked together. Then that creates a flashbang, a little bit of crowd control. You can focus on something else. It's a pretty cool mechanic.
Yes, and we also talked about in the state of the game last time. There's a blind battle rifle, which, to be clear, people played it in the E3 build and loved it, but it still needs some working on, and we'll get that in an update when we can. But it's a really cool gun, but it definitely needs some work before it gets into the game.
And also just talking about E3, so some of these gear sets were available in the E3 build, and if you see the stats now, you will see that they probably changed, but because we said at E3 to the people testing it there that actually the gear sets were not final yet, the stats and everything. So it's normally now they are different because back then they were still just very much temporary.
Nice. All right, what else do we have, Gabe? We've got Deadeye.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, what's this one?
So
doing?
that's the Marksman Rifle set, basically. What it does, so let's try to be clear about it. So with that set, as long as you don't aim down sight, and when we say aim down sight, it's like really looking through the scope.
Yeah.
So if you don't look through the scope, you will lose your headshot bonus on your Marksman Rifle, but on the other side, all your shots are crit, guaranteed 100% crit chance for all your shots, but you lose the headshot modifier. On the other side, if you are aiming down sight, then you will be able to like use your Marksman Rifle.
That one's cool.
Before. It's like if you really spec for crit damage, it
That's what I was gonna say.
can increase a lot your DPS, but at the same time, it's really like just the feeling of landing every shot being a crit is a really good gameplay feeling as well.
Nice. All right, what's next, Gabe? We have Reclaimer. We missed the Firecrest. We'll come back to that. Reclaimer. It's all right.
Stay on the Reclaimer. Stay focused.
Reclaimer is our consumable, our kind of buff bot.
So that's the support set. So the consumables have some cool mechanics in the game, but we realize that they are not that much used right now for both PvP and PvE, and that set will hopefully bring some love to them. So what it does is, if the person using the set use a consumable, everyone from his team will benefit from the bonus of that consumable.
Yes.
So if you are using fire bullet, then everybody in your team will benefit for free from fire bullets.
Yes. Things to keep in mind with this, though, because I know it sounds scary, and to be honest, I was scared the first time I read it. You can actually already do this with team coordination. If everyone has fire bullets, you can always pop fire bullets. So it's not doing something that you can't already do. It just means that you don't really have to coordinate in the same kind of way. And the cooldown still applies. So it's not like you can run around with fire bullets all the time.
No, as soon as the fire bullet effect is done, or any other consumable, then all your team will be on consumable cooldown until the next one.
Exactly. Also, the other thing to keep in mind is that you will also have the new fire bullets. So instead of a 10-second debuff, it's only 3 seconds now.
Yeah.
So it's not as scary as I once.
But even for PvE, I mean, using some water or soda, that's also.
Oh, the water is going to be really important.
Yeah.
So like if everyone just because I always forget to do it as well. But if like at every time the buff bot, which I guess will maybe be me, or I don't know, depending on if I forget to do that or not, it's going to really help. Was it 20% damage to elites?
Yep.
Crazy.
Pretty useful in PvE.
Really, really important. Okay, we've got one more, which is Firecrest, I think.
Yep.
All right. Explain this one for us. All right, so we get the reload speed and incendiary bullets capacity. That's nice, but killing a burning target grants incendiary bullets for 10 seconds. That's cool. So unleash the fire. That's nice.
And if you manage to time it properly and coordinate with your team to be able to actually kill the targets, it's really cool to be able to juggle a little bit with the fire bullets. Like you can first use either a fire bullet or an incendiary grenade or anything that will burn something. Then you kill it, and then you can keep using your fire bullet all the time if you manage to.
As long as you're killing stuff.
As long as you're getting the last hits.
Yeah.
All right. Dota nerds will be happy. Great. Fantastic. All right. We're about ready to move on to some weapons because we have some new weapons coming in this update. People will notice some of them. We did show a gun called the Showstopper, which is our automatic shotgun. In the trailer for 1.2. It didn't make it into 1.2, but it's here now.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. We're going to take a look at that in just a second, and Gabe's going to play around with that a bit. But we have the G36 assault rifles, and there's 3 different ones of those. There's the military, the normal one, and the enhanced version. We have the SVDs. We have the surplus paratrooper in that one. The PP-19 submachine gun, the enhanced version of that. 2 versions of the X45 pistol, the first wave and the regular one. And then we have the Showstopper.
Yeah.
All right. Have you tried a few of these?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
All right. I know, because you were playing with the battle rifle when we played it at 83. Anyway. Gabe, you ready to have a look at those ones? All right. All right. Shooting range time. So what are we going to have a look at first? Showstopper first. All right. So this one actually has a talent that is unique to the gun where it's called the Showstopper. the talent where it will give you increased accuracy depending on
Yeah.
how empty your clip is. So you'll see it when Gabe shoots and empties.
So that's
there we
an
go.
automatic shotgun. So
Yes.
pretty deadly. And yeah, the more you shoot actually, so the more empty your magazine is, the more accuracy you get from it.
Yeah.
Which can be very deadly for the last few shots of the magazine because all your bullets are really centered.
That's really cool.
Yeah, the reload
Yeah,
speed
it takes
is
a little bit of time to reload
the
that
reload
drum.
speed is coming from the gear set that he's using.
that's not part of the game.
All right. There we go. All right, Gabe, what else have we got? What are you going to do next? Okay, so this is the SVD. All right. Nice. So you'll also notice that these have a different sound library as well. Cool. So it's pretty stable. Pretty stable Marksman Rifle. All right, moving on. What else we got? All right, this is the G36.
Nice aim, Gabe.
Nice. You so pro? All right, PP19.
Yeah,
102 in the mag.
The magazine size on that one
crazy.
is insane.
And you also see Gabe is running with one is none.
Yeah, with one is none, it's
So you can actually see
it's mad.
quite a few of those headshots. But all right, that's a big magazine, dude.
So here you see also the base damage and
Oh yeah,
and
so the UI.
Yeah.
So what you see on the left is just the base damage. So it'll always compare that, and then the added in parentheses on the right is what is being contributed to by the talents and the mods that you have equipped.
And any kind of bonuses that you might have.
Yeah, talents or.
yeah. So that's something that has been asked a lot by the community. Like every time you get a new weapon, you want to compare it with the one you are using, but the one you are using as mods, so you have to unequip them. That's much easier to compare weapon now.
And also it's all 229 gear score here.
Oh yes.
So yeah.
You got some nice weapons there, dude.
I'm sure you got them legit.
Yeah. He didn't spawn them at all.
No.
All right. Fantastic. But the other big thing that has come with this update is weapon recalibration. So show us the way, Gabe. All right. So just while we run upstairs, this is something that the community have been asking for a long time.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's a report that Yannick and I get all the time.
Yeah, but that's been part of the suggestions since pretty much day one, I
Yeah.
think, and even before day one with like the betas already. So yeah.
It makes sense. The talents on the weapon are so important for the actual handling, the way you play with your weapon and stuff. And sometimes the RNG gods are not ready with you. So it's a really nice addition. If you have already a good weapon, you will be able to recalibrate one of the talents that it already has.
Exactly. But the thing is, sometimes the RNG gods are with you 2/3 of the way.
Yeah.
So now you can now you'll be able to get that third slot and be like, well, actually, I wish I had this instead. And it's going to cost you weapon kits and Phoenix credits. Those weapon kits, you can craft those, or they actually drop as well.
They drop from different activities, but the main source for them will be crafting. So you can craft them with any high-end crafting material type.
Cool.
So either clothes, fabric, tools, electronic, or weapon parts. So if you have too much of one crafting material, you can use that to craft your weapon parts.
Nice. All right, Gabe, can we do some recal? Did you maybe on that pistol? You can do the LMG. All right. Can take skilled.
Skilled. Whoa, nice.
Nice.
So you will not be able, of course, to have the same talent twice. It will always select from the pool of available talent. And every time you start the recalibration and you recalibrate, you will always have access to the previous talent you had, same as the current recalibration work.
Yeah, it
in
works very
case you
similarly.
don't find what you're looking for, you can still at least go back to what you had before.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've seen here when you were recalibrating that there was a mention of the amount of recalibrations you can still do.
Yeah.
So is that something new? that we're implementing here?
No, I think it should be the same for the gear as well. You can recalibrate up to 6 times your gear, and it's the same for the
It just
weapon.
wasn't shown before.
I think because the thing is right now, basically you'll get to a point where you couldn't recalibrate any more than that because it'll require more than the
Yeah, it
Phoenix
would be
credits
too
that you can hold.
expensive, and you couldn't get that
So
many Phoenix
it's
credits. Yeah.
impossible.
It's just now it's
Anyway.
shown more
But
clearly.
you got 6 tries to get a talent that you like, which is still a lot.
And you get 4 talents every time you try. So
Exactly.
Or 1 of 4. So yeah.
All right, that's you're going to get some good weapons. And actually, when you think about it, it's if you look at the community as a whole and their collective DPS, that's a big increase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you will be able to recalibrate the weapon that you already have, of course.
Yeah, so that
You-
works retroactively on all weapons. So if you have a really, really good gun that you like right now and you want to like make it a bit better, you can do that.
And one thing that has been asked also, you can of course recalibrate the third talent, the one that doesn't have any requirement. You can recalibrate it, and the talent which will replace it will not have any requirement as well.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, it's super cool.
Nice. All right, hadn't actually thought about that before, but I think it's about time to get into some gameplay. We're gonna.
Oh yeah.
That did you see that? Did you see that thing?
It was very brief.
Yes, this is important. You can now, if you missed the patch notes, you can now use high-end division tech to craft any kind of high-end crafting material you
Yes.
want. Because we know that a lot of you people out there have a surplus of division tech. There
Yeah.
are even some people out there who are division tech capped. That is true. But you can now use that for whatever. So you can do some more crafting.
This was also a very common suggestion we had following patch 1.2. People were starting to have too many division tech, so everybody was like, "Yeah, why can't we just like convert our division tech into crafting material?" So
There you go.
There you are.
you have it.
Perfect. All right. We're going to let Gabe run over to the underground. The terminal. That's a good point, Gabe. So the terminal, like we said before, is a new space in the base of operations. It's a social space. A lot of the vendors have moved there, correct?
Some of them, yes. The most
so-
useful one, basically, for the hardcore endgame players.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's take a look around here. So this is next to, you go in next to the rewards claim vendor,
Yes.
Yeah.
correct? And actually you can fast travel in here now,
Yeah, so that's super
which
good.
is cool for people who...
And of course, it's empty right now, but
You'll see people
Yeah.
in here. Gabe just has no friends right now. Everyone knew Gabe was going to be here, so they left. So yeah, your HVTs are down here, which is really good because
Because you fast travel a lot when you're doing HVT, so
exactly.
you can directly fast travel
you can,
to this
yeah, when we
place.
say you can fast travel here, that means that you don't have to walk. When you
Yeah.
fast travel to the base of operation, you have to walk a little bit.
Yep.
Now you
Crafting
can
station,
actually-
that's
And
nice.
this is an expansion of the base of operation, so you
Yes.
can actually walk from here to the base of operation as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Very nice. Lots of good stuff. What else do we have in here? Is it the special blueprints vendor? Nice. All right.
also because the special vendor was split in 2 different
Yeah,
vendors.
now we have 2 vendors. The old one was becoming a little bit crowded with all the items and blueprints.
Yeah.
So now we separated them in 2 vendors. So one is selling only blueprints, the other one is selling only items.
Cool. All right. So Gabe's just got to meet up with some friends, and we're going to look at some underground very soon. Now, they're just going to. Gabe actually hasn't even played the underground before, but that's cool. I know you did when we were at E3.
Yes, I did.
Which was good. You guys, you, 55, and Boomslang did a good job. You played on normal to start?
We played on normal, and then we wanted to play a hard, but then there was suddenly some kind of pressure that
Sorry.
was initiated by somebody to actually make us try a heroic mode.
Yeah.
Did not go so well.
That did not go so well since we actually wiped on the very first NPC that we
Nice.
encountered. Well, it's
Nice.
a shotgun.
Yes,
Get
a level 35 shotgunner did not take mercy on Yannick's soul.
I lasted the longest though.
That is
I
true,
would
but you
say
almost
that.
grenaded your friend.
I was the last one to survive. The grenade was totally.
It was a defensive grenade.
No, it was. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
It was an intended strategy, just to scare off the NPC.
All right, we'll see
Didn't
how
work
Gabe
out.
and friends go.
Probably
because,
better than me.
I mean, I'd still like them to try. Well, we're just going to run through on, I think, I guess we'll see what Gabe wants to do. How confident are you, Gabe? I think
Gabe is elite. Gabe can start with hard, I think.
Yeah, they do. What is that?
you-
Lord
you-
Gabenator, Lord Gaben. You've been Gabed. All right, those are some cool names. Thanks, guys. You make us look so serious on these
In
streams.
case you didn't get that, the guy who's playing the game is actually called Gabe. You know.
Very nice.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, you can matchmake as well.
Yep.
So that's cool. But here's what you have to do. You have to make an operation. Right now, you'll see Gabe doesn't have any directives enabled. But you can actually choose, obviously,
So here you
difficulties.
select your difficulty. You
Yeah.
can start with a hard, I guess. I don't know. Well,
I think you guys can
Yeah.
start with hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys will be easy. Just do, one phase.
And so you see that all of that basically unlocks as you rank up your underground rank. So
Yeah.
right now everything is blocked because Gabe is a noob and he's probably rank very low, rank 6.
Nice.
Yeah. So he just has access to the first difficulty levels and the first type of phases and everything, and also directives are not gonna all be unlocked. But
Alright,
then
so
as you
here's-
rank up, you